You came in having won 2 of your last 3 and played a nationally ranked team pretty tight on the road in a, whatever it was, 10-point loss. And then today, everything seemed a little bit out of sync or disjointed. What changed?
Only thing I could say, from practice to today's competition, if I had to describe what changed, it would be our focus. It would be our attention to detail. It's not really effort. I could see frustration when things don't go your way. But when you play a team like Wichita State, I think this team has been improving all year long. They continue to execute, they continue to play together, they continue to pass the ball. You have to be very disciplined on the defensive end, and we wasn't as disciplined as we needed to be. At the same time, we got everything we wanted to. If I go to the first half, I would say we got 9 great touches for our post players, and we were over 9 and in point blank range. I think we make half of that 9. It's a different game because we have a different confidence. We have a different confidence in our post play. We have, all of a sudden now the offense is not as loose because we're actually scoring on them, but we missed a lot of scoring opportunities. If I look at the second quarter, I think we held them to only 6 points. Everything changed in the third quarter. We was playing them extremely tough, but we didn't play well. But we were right there, only 4 points down at half. And I think we thought it was going to be easy. But what they did, they made adjustments. They focused a little bit more, and we tend to lose our focus.
Every team goes through days where they shoot a little better or a little worse than the timeout before. You went through a stretch in the second and third quarter, 7 points in each quarter. Was that just one of those days where your team's shots weren't falling, or was there something specific the Wichita State defense was doing?
Well, it's lack of execution because you tend to shoot shots that you're not actually ready to shoot, or you're not looking to shoot, or they're forced shots. I think against that team, and if we execute and everybody does their job, we can get the shot in rhythm and get it more uncontested shots and not forced shots. I just think we didn't take shots that we needed to take in rhythm, and as a result, you get 7 points in the second quarter, 7 points in the third quarter. And it's tough to win if only scoring that amount of points, and then you have just under 20 turnovers.
Ariana Whitfield led your offense with 14 points and had 3 of your 4 threes. Overall, what did you think of her performance today?
Well, I thought Ari played hard. I think Ari plays extremely well when the team is focused and connected a little bit more. I think she gave everything she had. I wish she could have shot and made a couple more shots at the time we needed to probably get back in the game, but I think the freshman is improving tremendously. I think the minutes are helping, and I'm watching her grow. I'm watching her feel confident, and I'm watching her get a better understanding of what needs to be done at this level to play the point guard position.
Mackenzie and Ari both had 4 offensive rebounds. I mean, what does that say about guard getting on the offensive glass like that?
Well, we talked about it and stressed that we need to get some offensive rebounds. We need to help our post. But if you notice, I was playing a smaller lineup the majority of the game. I went back with my bigs, and of course the first half didn't give me confidence in my bigs, so I started with an even smaller lineup. I started Kiara Perry at the 4. So I told the guards we needed to get some rebounds. We needed to help the post. If they were going to be boxing out, keeping their bigs off the boards, then you had a lot of chance to pursue and get some rebounds. And I think that's where you see Mackenzie Adam and Ariana Whitfield get a few offensive rebounds.
You talked about how things changed in the third quarter, and that's where Wichita State was able to extend its lead a little bit. In the fourth quarter, you outscored them 18-12. What adjustments did you and your team make in the fourth quarter to narrow the gap a little bit toward the end?
I wish I could tell you what adjustments actually narrowed the gap because I made so many. I threw so many people in the lineup just trying to find the people with the energy and wanted to execute and do what needed to be done at that particular point in time. What we were just trying to do was fight. We did add the press. We went into a 1-2-2 full court press, so that was an adjustment we made. And we were trying to get a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end. So we tend to pick up the tempo, pick up our aggression a little bit, and then we were able to win that fourth quarter, but it just wasn't enough.
Anything else?
Good.
Thanks.